I think for 2 weeks straight or 3 weeks straight I cried. And I don't know why. I'll be happy. Hubby is very helpful, guys. He stayed home, he took his 2 weeks vacation, he cooked and he cleaned and he catered to my every need. But you know, I was just sad. Even though he was offering his support, I just felt like he's not doing enough, right? I don't know what else him could I do. Probably take out in art and put it on the plate. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Trisha, and today guys I'll be giving you my 6 weeks postpartum update, guys. Yes guys, it has been 6 weeks since I've given birth. Guys, can you tell that I just gave birth 6 weeks ago? Your girl just snapped right back into shape. Don't, guys, if you have not yet subscribed, please hit that subscription button down below. Please like up the video, guys. May I wait for you? Wanna like it up yet? Share, comment and subscribe. So guys, I'll be giving you my 6 weeks update, postpartum update. I'll be talking about weight loss or weight gain, right? Go figure. I'll be talking about all the different things, guys, that I've faced after giving birth, to include postpartum depression and the baby blues. So guys, I have a list right here, so I don't forget what I am here to talk about. But before we jump right into that, let's just give you a preview of what your girl looking like now. Alright, so guys, this is my 6 week body. Feel slim, people. Not sure on too much of Mr. Young goods, right? But your girl feeling herself. So guys, thus far I've lost a total of 29 pounds, guys. 29 pounds in 6 weeks. And guys, that's just around the amount of weight I usually lose after giving birth at 6 weeks. The last 2 times I weighed, baby girl sleeping, but she make nice when she sleep, people. The last time I weighed, guys, or rather the last 2 births, I lost 30 pounds at 6 weeks. So guys, I lost 29 pounds, so you know, they round it up, 30 pounds thereabout. So I'm weighing 126 pounds, guys, and before I start having kids, I was weighing in at 128, 130 pounds thereabout. So your girl is smaller than she was prior to having kids. But I am 11 or 10 pounds bigger than I was before I have baby hair. Before baby hair, I was weighing in at 115 pounds. Am I looking to lose more weight? Not necessarily, but based on strength, people, I know that I will be losing more because it's only 6 weeks. I lost 29 pounds, and your girl is not thinking of giving up breastfeeding anytime soon. Yeah, so hopefully I don't go below 120 this time. Let's see, you know. Another update, guys, is that I was a little bit scared because your girl was still experiencing bleeding. Yes guys, 2 days before my 6 week mark, I was still bleeding. But not to worry, guys, it wasn't heavy bleeding per se, nothing heavy, you know. It's just, it was nothing too alarming, but you know, it was my first time experiencing fame. It was a little bit of blood that, you know, soon changed its color to brown, then it disappeared within a minute or two. The doctor advised that it was nothing to worry about because some persons actually bled even after reaching the 6 weeks mark. Before reaching 6 weeks, that on and off bleeding completely stopped. So I'm grateful for that, but I won't be surprised if, you know, a couple days down the line, when I check, I see a little blood. But you know what that means for Mr. Young, right? No goodie for another 6 weeks. Comment down below, guys. Let me know if you guys ever experienced anything like that before, or if by 6 weeks it's usually stopped, the bleeding that is. Another update, guys, is the heartburn. Yes, guys, your girl still have heartburn. I don't know why, but it's not 70% as bad as when I was pregnant. But I noticed that when I eat, I still have a little heartburn or a little chest burn, but it's not that bad. My ears don't burn the people and all of that like when I was pregnant. But I realized the reason why, you know, I had a massive heartburn while I was pregnant, because sweet girl baby A came with a lot of hair, and they usually see that when it is that baby is hairy, mothers experience heartburn. Another update, guys, is that my complexion is not back to scratch. When I said that, is that I'm still darker than I was pre-pregnancy, especially my tummy, my neck, my face shade is not there, guys. I'm just darker than I was before I was pregnant. But I know that this all has to do with hormones, and this actually happened to me when I was pregnant, or rather post giving birth to my first child, right? It didn't happen with Cairo. My complexion came back like just a snap, but with my girl, I don't know, probably it's a girl thing. They take a complexion. It took a while until it came back fully, right? Postpartum update is that my breast supply, I'm breastfeeding, guys. It's, you know, it's there. You see these plummy breast people producing a lot of milk, and you know, sometimes I'll spray the baby face and all of that. I started pumping, but I stopped because, you know, my hands are tied. But I started it up again because it's October and I can smell Christmas around the corner. So I'm trying to get in that breast milk supply so that, you know, your girl can take a day or two off, you know, and drink up, you know, some Smirnoff ice and eat, you know, a slice of rum cake. So, you know, I have my breast milk stash in the freezer for that, right? Not getting much sleep. Your girl tired people, and that's another thing, guys. Obi and I will be doing a video having what it is like, some of our challenges and all of that. So, you know, stay tuned for that video. But I'm not getting a lot of sleep because I have a newborn, right? And I have Sweetie Kai as well, so I'm kind of sleep deprived. If it is that you hear my voice, it's crackly, it's because your girl tired. So now that I've got all those chirpy stuff out of the way, let's get into the meat of the matter, right? To be honest, guys, I have experienced baby blues. I would not say postpartum, because based on research it wasn't postpartum. But guys, prior to having baby in the hospital, all well, you know, but when you come home and all those emotions and all of that just lick you know, you realize that your girl kind of sad for no reason at all, guys. 1 second I'll be happy and the other second I'll be crying, but I couldn't tell you why, you know. But really and truly, just thinking back on it, I can point out some reason why I was really sad. But sad to the state, not to the state whereby which I don't want to see my baby, I don't want to breastfeed her, I don't want to take care of her, I don't want to take care of myself. Not sad to that point, just sad, like, you know, everything basically got me worried. But the reason why I think I experienced and I would say that it was severe baby blues, because I think for 2 weeks straight or 3 weeks straight I cried. And I don't know why. I'll be happy. Hubby is very helpful, guys. He stayed home, he took his 2 weeks vacation, he cooked and he cleaned and he catered to my every need. But you know, I was just sad. Even though he was offering his support, I just felt like he's not doing enough, right? I don't know what else him could I do. Probably take out in art and put it on the plate. Damn! But you know, I realized that it was baby blues, because after 3 weeks, guys, it stops completely, or rather not completely. I still get a little agitated, but as to the crying daily and all of that, I think the reason why I was really sad was because I was missing my mom, and I'm not going to cry. I was really missing my mom. I was like, mommy's not here to, you know, experience this with me, and I know that she would have loved, you know, baby here. And I was missing my first girl as well, because in some aspect, baby A remind me of my first baby, my girl, and I was really sad in that respect. Yeah, I'm not gonna delve into that deeper because I don't want to cry, right? So apart from that, I was sad again. I started thinking, I said, why was I crying so often? I was sad because, you know, instantaneously, Sweetie Kai, in my eyes, he just grew up. My toddler, my 2-year-old, just grew up right in front of my eyes, because I had this young newborn, so helpless. Cairo seemed like, you know, such a big kid, and he's just a baby. Because Cairo, he wasn't selfish, he wasn't jealous, he just wanted to touch her, and I'm like, no, Kai, you can't touch a baby in her face, no, Kai. But you know, it's just a baby himself, right? And you know, all of that fear of having the baby catch something and all of that caused me to be sad. Not being able to put Cairo to sleep at night caused me to be sad, because I felt that, you know, a sort of bond was being broken so suddenly, because I have to take care of the baby, so Obi would have to put Cairo to sleep, and I'm like, I miss my son, I miss putting him to sleep. So you know, guys, that kind of have me a little weird, have me a little depressed. You know, I even tell obviously, babe, me miss Cairo, he's right here, but me miss him, I miss putting him to sleep, right? So that had me sad. I don't know if you guys can understand, but that had me sad for a little while, right? Another thing that caused me to be sad was that every day trying to put both babies to sleep at the same time, guys, that was a lot. And every day at that point in time, for I think 2 to 3 weeks, I cried, because when Cairo is crying and the baby is crying, I cried, because I'm like, Cairo, you need to share me. He didn't want to share me, guys. Sometimes I put the baby to sleep, but she's a baby and they wake up, right? But it's Cairo's nap time, and Cairo's like,
no, where are you going, girl? This is my mommy, I need her, right?
So initially it was hard putting both of them to sleep at the same time, and Cairo regressed. You know, it was 90% potty trained. The only time we put pull up on him was when he was going to bed or when he is going out. Mind you, it does not use the pull up when, you know, we go out. He tells us he wants to potty and all of that, but you know, we just to be on the safe side, we always have him wear a pull-up, but sooner or later we will stop. So Sweetie Kai, he regressed, he wanted attention. This little boy that always goes to the potty by himself, pulled on him brief and all of that, started walking past him potty and just peeing himself. I'm like, Cairo, the potty is right there. So that caused me to be stressed out. But he wanted to use the potty, but he didn't want to go without me or without Leo. He wanted our attention, and that was his way of, you know, telling us that he wanted our attention. Thanks be to God, Sweetie Kai is back to normal, in the sense that when he wants to pee and poo, you know, he goes to the potty, or he tells us that he wants to go to the potty. So I'm really grateful for that, and I'm really grateful that Sweetie Kai came around as it regards to sharing me with his little sister. You know, I'd no longer cry in the daytime. Even if one of them or both of them is crying, I no longer cry, because you know, I think it was because of the excessive hormones, guys, why I was crying, because I no longer cry. And more so, Sweetie Kai, he understands now that he has to share me. So guys, if it is that you think you are experiencing postpartum depression, please do contact your care provider. Please tell someone, guys. Please do not keep it to yourself. You know, it can be harmful for you and your child. So please do tell someone. And baby blues is very common. It's very common. A lot of moms, they do not talk about it, but it's very common. So that's nothing to worry about. It will pass, and it is not as severe as, you know, postpartum depression. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to the We Are Young family. Stay tuned for more excited videos, guys. Our anniversary is coming up soon. Happy anniversary of it when it comes. This video should be posted by then. Until next time, bye guys.